What is up, guys? Welcome to the first ever Inferno's Den review. And Smackdown, really. This review is going to be on Smackdown. And this Smackdown was actually pretty decent. I really had not much to complain about. I enjoyed it. It was like we saw a lot of people over again, a lot of surprising moments that made you jump out of your seat. And so let's just get right into things. Alright, so to start off the whole entire show, we had we start off the start of the show. We're not really getting into the ring. We had Shane McMahon and Daniel Bryan backstage, and Randy Orton walks up, and Shane has the contract for this Sunday's match with Brock Lesnar. He's like, he's just like, all right, Orton, it's all you, man. As soon as you sign this, this match will be official. Then, you can finally move on to SummerSlam and, hopefully, win against Brock Lesnar. And Orton started talking, and out of nowhere, out of nowhere, Heath Slater walks in. Oh, baby, man. And that don't make sense to me. But Heath Slater comes in, and he's just like, I brought this fruit basket for you guys, and then Daniel Bryan looked at it and he was just like, this says Bob. And Heath Slater he looked back at it and cause like, guys, I don't know if you guys remember, but last week we had Rhino versus Heath Slater, and they had a good match. They had a really good match, and freaking they had a really good match. And so after the match, um, Heath Slater had got really mad, and he went to the back and he had told Shane and Dan, he was just like, screw y'all, y'all not, y'all don't know what real talent is, and y'all are done this and done that. And so they were about to give him a contract, and he didn't know it. And so that man has gone through Brock Lesnar with all that crap on Raw. And now tonight he was trying to suck up because he was just like, well, I rewatched SmackDown from last week and I saw that you guys were actually trying to give me a contract. I just didn't see it happen. So he said, you can go ahead and sign me up a contract right now. And for SmackDown, it will be fine. And Shane was just like, that would be nice later, but we're kind of in the middle of things. And apparently, like the basket said Bob, but Slater said, well, that is supposed to say boss. And, that's when he mentioned, that's when he mentioned about the contract and stuff. It was dumb. And then Orton, like, we went to, oh yeah, that's right. Heath Slater took an apple and he threw it at Orton. And he was just like, oh, here, man, Orton, you need an apple, man? What's up, Randy? He threw him an apple. And Orton, like, caught it with his arms and he picked it up. And Orton, he just took a bite out the apple and he said, you know what? He said, I got an idea. And I was pretty sure, what the idea, it was kind of predictable. So, the match is made. Heath Slater versus Randy Orton. And, that's later on in the night. I'll get into that. But next, we got Miz TV with, Maurice and The Miz. And, they were interviewing the WWE champion, Dean Ambrose, and Dolph Ziggler. Man, the promo that these two, it was really good, man. Man, Ziggler, man, that man, whew, he spoke from the heart, and man, it's truly, man, shoot, no more podcast predictions. So shoot, man, I truly just, to me, I'm probably gonna get my SummerSlam prediction, like, probably Saturday when I do Takeover. But to me, I really do think Dolph Ziggler is gonna win this match. I really do think, because man, Ambrose told Ziggler, he was just like, understand something, boy. He said this Sunday, he said you're not gonna want it enough. He said because you never wanted it enough. He said that's why every time you get close to the WWE Championship, it falls from you. He said because you just didn't want it more than Dean Ambrose. And Dolph Ziggler was just like, guess what? I do want it more than Dean Ambrose, and you don't. He said you're gonna underestimate me. He said I'm cool with that. He said because trust me, everyone that has underestimated me in the past, they have suffered the consequences, and that is true. I mean, hopefully we see that Dolph Ziggler we saw at Survivor Series that one year because the year Sting debut. Because man, if we see that Dolph Ziggler, I'm pretty sure, man, we're gonna see a new champion. Yeah, we gonna see a new champion. And I like Dean Ambrose as champion, but Dolph Ziggler, that man needs this. He needs this win. Like he needs a championship. I really do think this will help his career out. And I mean, just give it to him. Give it to him, and at least let him hold it for a month, or something until they have the rematch. Because I'm pretty sure they're gonna have a rematch. The next pay per view will probably be Night of Champions. So yeah, or no, Clash of the Champions. I mean, yeah, Clash of the Champions. It's no longer Night of Champions, by the way. It's Clash of the Champions. So I'm pretty sure the next pay per view is gonna be Clash of the Champions. They're gonna have a title rematch. But that promo ended with them going hit, face to face. Up next, we had a 12-man tag team match. This match, it was alright, but I'm not gonna lie, guys. I don't know. It was just it's how can I say this? This match was really, really super. I wouldn't say boring, but it wasn't all there either. I kind of, I can't believe I'm saying this, but I was kind of like this was the only match I really was kind of just like, man, starting to get sleepy in the middle. And it's the opener of the show, and after I got done seeing that good promo by Dolph Ziggler, you go to a 12-team tag team match, and all I see is the Usos spamming super kicks, American Alpha spamming suplexes, and the hype bros just screaming the whole time. It's nothing really that much interesting. But long story short, man, it was a good match. The Usos hit a double super kick on the Usos hit a double super kick, and the American Alpha dropped Aiden English like on his like oh yeah so they took out Usos took out the job villains. The Usos took out the job villains super kicks, and then Aiden English was still in the ring. The American Alpha drops Aiden English on his head. That little finisher, that finisher they have, it don't have a name. It doesn't have a name yet. It's like this tag team move they do, but like they like it's like a suplex into another suplex, and they drop Aiden English right down on that man's head, and they pin him for the win. The Usos, American Alpha, and the Hype Bros take that win. I mean, you would think that a tag team match that big would be something, but it wasn't all that. Alright, so so later on backstage, uh, Dean Ambrose, the camera goes to Dean Ambrose, and he's not looking happy. That man is not looking happy at all. He has this look on his face. He is upset. That man, I wouldn't say he looked upset. I would say he would look more focused. That man looked really, really focused in this match. For his match at SummerSlam. But before, he got that man had, he had a match with Erick Rowan. That man. So later on in the night, he would have a match with Erick Rowan. Let's see. Oh yeah. So Nyomi returns, and Nyomi she has a nice intro. And guess who her opponent is? Dun dun dun. I'm joking. Eva Marie. Eva Marie was her opponent, and of course something happened. Apparently, Eva Marie got stuck in traffic, and she wasn't able to have her match. Naomi, she was just like, man, what the heck? Like Naomi's doing entrance just nice. She had like the highlighting and stuff, and the lights went out. She was just glowing with just different colors. She was really colorful. It was great. It was something new. It was something I haven't seen before. Something, and she can dance too. Naomi, she can dance. I didn't know she could dance like that. She's actually a pretty good dancer. But even Maria apparently got stuck in traffic, so there was no match. I was pretty much it for that. JBL was just like, man, they should fire her driver. Fire her driver for what he's doing. He did a terrible job getting her here for her match. You know how bad she wants to debut, and David O'Connor just like she's stalling. She's just stalling. It was kind of funny. Let's see. Up next, we get a look at the history between John Cena and Alberto Del Rio. And, something that a lot of people might forget was the person who beat John Cena, and might I say fair and square, was Del Rio. Del Rio actually beat and pinned John Cena fair and square off of a SIG. And basically, you could say it was a SIG. That's like his signature move. It's not like a finisher move. It's a signature move. And so that was kind of a crazy. That was a crazy win. I guess he just knocked him out. I don't know, but it was a hell in a cell. It was Cena started off the show, and he was talking about an open challenge. If you get, I'm just gonna refresh your memories if you don't remember. And Cena started off the show, and Del Rio, like that's when Del Rio, returned. He returned. They had a really good match. Del Rio hit that super kick to the side of the head. Well, first what he did was he hit the backstabber. Cena flipped all the way over right into that that super kick. I forgot what he called it. I think he might have a name for it. I forgot. That man didn't even get a chance to hit that board control tonight. But all up in it showed how he beat Cena and won the U.S. title from Cena. And pretty much, apparently, Del Rio and Cena were supposed to have a match before this Sunday. So they also had a match. That was our main event of the night. So you guys can check that out. But, oh, yeah. Let's see. So, okay, this will happen. All right, so AJ Styles, that man, he walks up to Del Rio. He's just like, yeah, you're Roberto Del Rio. You beat up John Cena. You actually beat up John Cena. You don't remember? You beat Cena for the U.S. title? Man, I remember that. He's like, I remember. He said, you even put Cena on the shelf. He was like, I remember that because I was watching the WWE Network. And, man, I just remember that super kick. And I remember the 1, 2, 3. And I remember you holding up the U.S. title, man. It's so good to see you, man. It's so good to. And Del Rio was just like, man, he said, I've been beaten. He said, he told AJ, you need to stop living in the past. I've always beaten up John Cena, and tonight won't be any different. And they, like, he basically just like, get out the past, man. Come on now. I want to beat this man again tonight. You ain't got nothing to worry about. And AJ Styles, I guess AJ Styles took that as respect. And AJ Styles was just like, he's like, yep, I guess that's the reason why. Like, he was just like, yep, I guess so. I guess I am stuck in the past. Even though in the future, in the present, this Sunday, I want to be part of the main event of SummerSlam against John Cena. Alberto, you're not even on the match card. That man got that, man. I ain't gonna lie, AJ got that. Alberto Del Rio's not even on the match card, man. And AJ was just, he's just, man, that was kind of funny. But after that we had we had Randy Orton versus Heath Slater. This wasn't even a match. This was just a beatdown. But man, I'm guessing like Heath Slater. Let's just say Heath Slater finally gets his contract, but I don't think it's the way Heath Slater wanted his contract. So okay, we come back from break. Randy Orton just popped Heath Slater's in the mouth. This man is whooping Heath Slater's tail. Man, it's not even a match. Orton gets Heath Slater in the corner, punch, 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 punch. Referee 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, you're done. Referee rings the bell. Ding, ding, ding. That's it. Orton gets disqualified. And I really don't think Orton cared. I think Orton did it on purpose. I guess he wanted to give Slater his job back. But that man ended Slater. I mean, from arcade. Well, first what he did was he mocked Brock Lesnar. That man hit one German suplex, put his finger up one, and then he did that that Brock Lesnar little taunt where he kind of jumps in one spot. I don't know what that is. I don't know what you would call it, but he kind of just jumps in one spot. And then he hit another suplex right into the the Viper getting ready to hit an RKO. That man hit another German suplex. And by the way, Orton is Germans. They look kind of weird. I was laughing. They were nice, but they look really weird. Like, man, I guess I'm just not used to seeing that man hit German suplexes like that. But he right into an RKO. And, Slater got his job back by DQ, but that man he took a beating with it. Heath Slater is officially a part of SmackDown. And out of nowhere, man, this was weird. I didn't understand this. Maybe this had something to do with Brock Lesnar back last year, because I remember Lesnar and Bray Wyatt, they had this little rivalry, and this pay-per-view called Roadblocks, Brock Lesnar fought Luke Harper. Brock Lesnar had fought Luke Harper, and he beat Luke Harper by dominated Luke Harper. And Bray Wyatt didn't even have anything to say. Bray Wyatt just walked out the place. He knew that if he tried to go head to head with the Beast, he was gonna get killed. So, I mean, I don't know if this has something to do with it, but Bray Wyatt, the graphics flash, and out of nowhere, Bray Wyatt, he's just like, 15 years in the making, man. He was just like, 15 years in the making. Then he just blew out his lantern, and that was it for that, man. That, that was, man, it was crazy. But, oh, yeah, we came back. Like, Slater was receiving medical attention, and Shane and Brian walked in with the contract. Slater, that man was happy. And Brian says, "No mercy." Like, it was funny. Because like Brian was just like they started mentioning how No Mercy was an upcoming pay per view. So basically, that was pretty much letting us know that that man, that man, you know, I don't know. This didn't make sense to me. I don't know. This is kind of weird, I guess. Like, okay, so they walk in with a contract, and then they start talking about like Brian brings up No Mercy, a pay per view. That was pretty much letting everyone know, hey, No Mercy. We got No Mercy coming up. That's a pay per view that's coming up. Hey, so hey, I might be wrong. It might not be Clash of Champions next pay per view. It might be No Mercy then Clash of Champions. But I know eventually there's supposed to be a Clash of Champions pay per view to make up for Night of Champions. So yeah. Let's see. After that, we have Erick Rowan versus Dean Ambrose. Of course, this is Erick Rowan. I'm sorry, but this man has been getting job ever since that night of Survivor Series. After, Dolph Ziggler got that refreshment, I mean, man, Erick Rowan's been getting jobbed ever since then. That's kind of what turned that man back into a heel. So, I mean, it was kind of predictable that Ambrose was going to beat this man, but Erick Rowan started going for a spin kick. Dean reversed. He hit the slingshot clothesline, and Ambrose hit Dirty Deeds for the win. I mean, that was it. I mean, I wonder what the Wyatt family is going to, how much effect is the Wyatt family going to have at SummerSlam, man? Cause that's where, okay, Randy Orton, dominates Heath Slater. Bray Wyatt starts talking about 15 years in the making. Huh, man? 15 years in the making. And then right after that, Dean Ambrose has his match with Erick Rowan, and then Bray Wyatt still gets involved. I wonder what Bray Wyatt has planned. That's. But, oh yeah, okay, so this next match, we had a women's tag team match. Carmella and Becky Lynch versus Alexa Bliss and Natalya. Of course, we know that Carmella and Natalya have been having problems these past couple of weeks, and Becky Lynch lost to Alexa Bliss last week after the distraction by Eva Marie. So, everybody wants revenge in this match. I mean, that match was actually pretty good until Eva Marie, apparently, I guess her driver was able to get her there tonight. And I mean, cough, cough, clear throat. But Eva Marie, her music hits. She comes out like, I'm ready for my match. I'm ready for my match. Like she was about to, do the same thing, screw over somebody like she did last week. But this time, man, Nyomi wasn't playing games. Her music hit. Nyomi came out after Eva Marie. She was just like, heck, now you gonna give me a match. You gonna give me one tonight. And she started running after Eva, and Eva was just like, no. And then they just started, Nyomi started chasing Eva Marie. And that led to Natalya getting distracted. And Natalya, she knocked Carmella, that's right, she knocked no, hold on. I want to say, okay, so, that's what happened, that's right. So it was Nyomi. So Natalya grabs Nyomi, throws Nyomi out of the ring. I don't know why I wanted to say Carmella. I really don't. But she throws Nyomi out of the ring because the chase leads into the ring. And Naomi gets thrown out the ring, and then Natalia rolls up Becky Lynch, and Becky Lynch turns it into the disarmer, like to disarm her. Natalia taps out. Natalia taps out. Becky Lynch, Carmella, and Naomi, all three of them celebrate in the ring. And then later on, it got announced that Becky Lynch, Carmella, Naomi versus Alexa Bliss, Natalia, and Eva Marie all at SummerSlam. So, this is a pretty big, match card. And it's a pretty good match card, too. I really cannot wait until I give my prediction, my SummerSlam prediction Saturday after I do TakeOver, because I'm probably going to TakeOver first, but I just can't wait. So, so after this match, they gave us a look at, 15 years in the making, Orton versus Lesnar. And they showed everything. They showed how, I'm gonna go this, but so they showed everything. They showed how, Brock, won the first, he was the youngest ever WWE champion. Orton was the youngest ever world heavyweight champion, and how their careers, they were trying to make their careers line up, and Lesnar was just like, hell no, I'm on a whole nother level. He said, I went up to a whole nother level than Orton. He said, maybe at one point, but now, he said, He was just like, let me tell you something. Randy Orton, he said, now Orton, he's a star. He said, but I'm a mega star. He said, I've accomplished way more in my career than him. And Orton was pretty much just like, I'm the man. He was just like, yeah, he said, Lesnar can hit as many suplexes as he wants to at SummerSlam, but it only takes one RKO to end a match. I don't see. With a man like Lesnar, I don't know if it's going to take one RKO to pin Lesnar, man. One time it took Randy Orton 3 RKOs to beat Cena. Come on. Really. So I really don't know. That's going to be kind of weird. Knowing that Lesnar, if Lesnar does lose off one RKO, that's going to be, to me, a disappointment, because I want to see a match. I want to see who wants it more, who really wants it. So, I want to see these men kicking out. I want to see them at their very best. I swear, that shorter, man, Orton better not tap. I want to see somebody get pinned. Orton better not tap, because I remember I was so disappointed that one year Triple H tapped out to Brock. And that was some good hype. Brock locked on Nakamura and broke that man's arm, and he just tapped. Well, they said he broke his arm. And apparently that man just tapped. And I was like, dang. So after that commercial break, we come back. Baron Corbin is like holding Kalisto's face to a wall. Like, he literally was like grabbing his face and just holding him down, and he's threatening to beat up Kalisto. He's just like, I'm going to hurt him. I'm going to keep on hurting him week after week, because he cost me an opportunity at my Intercontinental title. So, I'm pretty sure these guys are going to have a match in the pre-show. I might watch it, just because Baron Corbin's going to be in that action. Baron Corbin, that man is actually a really good wrestler. But, now it's time for our main event of the evening. John Cena versus John Cena versus Alberto Del Rio. So AJ Styles came out first, of course. He was a kid, little tambourine, that DMX. Came out, he sat down. AJ Styles didn't say much in commentary. He said, I'm going to beat up John Cena at SummerSlam. That's all I need to say. He really didn't talk that much. It was mostly JBL trying to talk to him, saying that you're just mad 'cause you can't see Cena. And he was basically just pissing AJ off, man. AJ's just over there just quiet, just mad. And meanwhile, Alberto and John Cena, they're actually having a really good match. And, it was like Cena kind of got dominated. This was kind of one of those things where the underdog crap, Cena's somehow underdog, and he just magically just comes back. Cena's going for the attitude adjustment. Cena at one point, Cena was going for the AA, and Del Rio just countered it into a German suplex. I mean, after that, it was pretty much all Del Rio after that German. Like, Cena tried to go for the A early. And that German, that took Cena down for a good minute. And it was just, like I said, it was just Cena all, like, it was Cena just getting, like, Cena would get a little offense, something else would happen. And this is where the match really started breaking down. Cena, like, he had got on the top rope, like he was, man, first off, heck, no, Cena can't fly that far. And you got Alberto Del Rio. Alberto Del Rio is all the way on the other side of the ring. Cena's climbing the rope. I'm like, that don't make sense. But Cena goes ahead. He climbs the ropes. Um, and oh yeah, and Alberto runs up on Enzuigiri like that. Man, I thought that was game because Cena hit his head hard on that mat when he fell. Cena, he kicked out. I was like, dang, man, I really for a second thought that might have been game. And I was just like, oh yeah, I forgot. Alberto's not on that match card. Cena can't lose. He got to face AJ. And oh yeah, so Del Rio gets upset and he's just like, man. So he just like that's done that or whatever. I don't know. No, he doesn't still say Destiny. He just does it now. But he hits the crossarm breaker and Cena counters the crossarm breaker into the STF. Del Rio gets to the bottom of the rope. And I mean, at this point, the commentary making this is a great match. These two men are going back and forth, but it wasn't really back and forth. I'm just being straight up with you guys. I mean, Del Rio pretty much dominated most of this match until Cena got like 4 moves. Cena got 4 moves. I mean, this is how the match ended. Del Rio hits the cross home breaker, and Cena picks Del Rio up like with one hand and just slams him down into a power bomb. And Del Rio gets up right away, right into the attitude adjustment. And that was actually a pretty AA. Man, that AA was pretty. That man slammed him into the mat hard. And 1, 2, 3, Cena wins. And so Cena's music hit. Cena starts celebrating. Cena turns around right into a phenomenal forearm by the AJ Styles. As soon as Cena drops, man, the crowd is booing AJ Styles. They are booing the hell out of AJ. And Styles get on the mic and he's just like, I'm sick and tired. I'm sick and tired of hearing people saying that the future has to go through you. I'm tired of the future saying, you saying that the future has to go through John Cena. He's just like, after I beat you this Sunday, AJ Styles is going to be the new face that runs this place. And he threw the mic down. He was about to get out the ring. Fans still booing AJ. Then AJ starts thinking. And Cena turns around. Before that, this is what AJ said. I was kind of shocked about this. AJ was just like, Cena, you say that you love the WWE and it's great. He said, but I'm gonna make sure that your passion becomes your, becomes your prison. So he's basically gonna make sure I'm gonna make sure that you loving the WWE so much, it's just gonna hurting you even more. And I was like, dang, man, that. So I mean, AJ Styles is about to get out the ring, then he started thinking. He was just like, man, I got an opportunity. This man starts going for a Styles clash. Cena turns, man, it was quick too. Cena was knocked out. At least I thought he was. And AJ jumped back in the ring. He like he was going for a Styles clash. And Cena out of nowhere, attitude adjustment. Man, he hit he hit a quick AA on AJ Styles. Man, shoot, I was like, dang. So we in the Smackdown with Cena on top. But Cena wasn't done. Cena's music, he started talking. He was just like, and heck, you criticize me, you criticize these people. These people are the reason why we're here. That man, he got up in his feelings. He threw AJ Styles out the ring. He grabbed the steel steps, tore the announce table down, picked up AJ Styles, got on top of the steel steps, AA right through the announcer table on AJ Styles. AJ Styles is knocked out at ringside. Cena stands up tall, and I mean, he throws up the Illuminati symbol. Illuminati. I'm joking, but he throws up his, he throws up his, basically, his, salute to, the fact that he's gonna beat AJ, and I mean that's what's gonna be good. That really is gonna be a good match. I cannot wait to check it out. I really do think that's going to be one of the best. I think that's going to be like the second best match on the match card right there. Seeing these two men fight again, and this time it's going to be fair. So, I mean, yeah, I'm really, really pumped about that. But, oh, yeah, so, I mean, man, my rating for this show, I would say it would be an 8 out of 10. It was a good show. It really was a good show. It wasn't that bad. If I had it probably would have got a 9 if I had saw Dolph Ziggler in the match. I was really hoping to see Dolph in the match, but it didn't happen. At least we got to see AJ and Cena though. So yeah, I mean yeah. So guys, this is the first ever Inferno. Then the Inferno's done. And I know it's gonna be weird just hearing me here. It feels weird. It is. I'm not gonna lie. It is kind of weird. It really is weird. Just me here, because usually I'm talking back with somebody, and I gotta get used to it just being me. So if I did sound like I was stuttering a little bit tonight or anything, I stumbled. I just gotta get used to just being just me again. I guess so. Like, comment, subscribe, guys, and Inferno out.